position. So the first exercise, we're just going to review what's called I, where you're up by your ears with your arms straight. Then you go to a Y position, a little bit wider like YMCA, arms nice and straight. T position, and my palm is face forward, and A. So go ahead, we're gonna go through that for 30 seconds. I, Y, T, A. I, Y, T, A. While you're doing this, really reaching so that your arms are nice and straight. Focus on squeezing your tricep so you can get those arms straight and just fluidly move through the positions. I, Y, T, A. Keep your rib cage locked down so that you don't overextend or arch through your back. The next movement we're going to review is arm twist. So we're going to stay in our A position. You're going to rotate your palm forward and back and twist through the arms. So you can perform this just in the A position. I'm also going to move up a little higher to T and just twist my arms back and forth. Really focus on trying to keep the arms straight, belly in, nice and tight in that midline, because arching just overdoes it for these movements. You want to stay tight so that we really focus on mobilizing the shoulders. The next movement are your arm circles. So you're in T position, palm down, little circles forward. Just give me about 20 little circles forward. And then you're going to do 20 little circles back. And really make sure you're moving from the shoulder and not the elbow. Again, trying to keep that arm really straight. Once you have 20 circles back, you're going to go big circles, 20 circles forward. Trying to reach back without losing that rib cage, so staying tight again in that midline. Once you have 20 circles forward, go the other direction, 20 circles back. Really reach those arms back. And if it has any pain with it, the circle's too big, then just go a little bit smaller in those circles. So next, we're gonna go to Y position and pull down to W. At W, trying to pull those arms back, again, without losing that midline, so keeping the rib cage locked down. Reach to Y, pull to W. Reach to Y, pull to W. I even like to imagine I'm doing a pull-up or a lat pull-down, and I'm really squeezing those shoulder blades together, elbows at your side. So now you're going to go to what's called half bow. We're going to lift our arm up to a 90-degree, elbow in line with the shoulder, keeping our wrist nice and flat. You're going to go up and then back down. So half bow, I'm stopping at this range of motion halfway. Once you feel ready, kind of warmed up here at half bow, we're going to go full, where you go and try to go a little bit further, rotating down, keeping that elbow high. So you rotate as much down as you can and up, really working that external and internal rotation. So another option for external rotation and internal rotation is to touch the top of your shoulder blades and reach back as far as you can, then reach up, palm down to Y, to T, to A, and then go behind the back, palm up, and then go back. A, T, Y, top of the shoulder blades, Y, T, A. Remember this one because we are going to do this one from the prone position on our stomach, which I like to call Superman position. So we're going to progress these exercises, just like I said, to our stomach now. So go ahead and lie on your stomach. You can keep the legs down for this one. It's up to you if you want to raise them. I'd say just keep your legs down. So go ahead and find I position, and then move to Y, to T, to A, and then go back. T, Y, I, Y, T, A, and just keep going back and forth. About 20 reps or 30 seconds. This is also known as reverse snow angel if you go wide with the legs and move fluidly back and forth. So that's another option here. Now with the legs down, go to your T position, arm twist. So just like we did in the upright position, twisting our palm as much as we can in one direction and then to the other. Really focus on keeping your chest and head low to the ground so that you're not arching too much in the back. We're trying to focus more on those shoulders, so keeping our chest low to the ground. Next, you're going to go to arm circles, so T position, palms down, 20 little circles forward. Rest any time on this one. This will burn those shoulders up a little bit. And any time through this, you can take a rest. I'm keeping us moving so that we get all the work in, but ease into the exercises if you need to. If you feel like you need to advance, then go longer. Once you got 20 circles forward, go 20 circles back. So your option would be to go 45 seconds to a minute per station. Once you have 20 circles back, now we can rest real quick, but you're gonna go to 20 circles forward, but big now. Go back, up at the T position to Y, back to A, up and over. And you might even only do 10 to 20 is probably good. Big circles. Once you have 10 to 20, go big circles back. And I would do a little bit of a rest here. So now you're going to do the internal external rotation from this prone position. So elbow right in line with the shoulder. And you won't be able to go very far because of the floor. So go as far as you can, lifting that elbow up, and then lift your arm up. So you'll barely move here in this bow position. And I would just do about 10 reps working that rotation. Watch your elbow sneaking back. Try to keep the elbow up. And rest one more time. The last one we're gonna do is that touching of the shoulder to Y, T, A to the lower back. A, T, Y. Y, T, A. And then to the lower back. Same thing like I said, about 10 to 20 reps or about 30 seconds. And now we're gonna go to a static stretch. We're gonna do our scorpion stretch. And what I'd like to do too a little bit to kind of ease into this is I make it a little bit more dynamic at first. So arms in T position. We're not gonna do the leg portion. So if you're familiar with lifting the leg, we're just gonna do the arms. So bring one hand in close to your chest and lean back with the arms straight back behind you. So if you see me from this side, I'm pushing myself very gently back against that arm, trying to keep the arm as straight as I can. I like to lift my fingers up so that you can get a good stretch through that elbow and forearm as well. Make sure to stay in T position and let your arm drop down. If you need to modify the stretch and go a little lower, if you want to add a little bit extra to the stretch, go a little bit higher